Hi everyone. So this is the second part of our lesson. This is where we stopped last time, so I'm just going to continue from here. So the first thing we need to do is we are going to format this spreadsheet now. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top. A1 will be merged and centered up to I. So I'm just going to click on home, click on merge and center. Same goes for the subtitle, merge and center. Alright, the title is usually title style, so I'm going to choose title style, and the subtitle is often also title style, but we just make the font a little bit smaller. So it looks pretty much the same, but it is not exactly the same. Okay, you will notice that sometimes the homework requires you to choose a theme that may not exist anymore. I just want to mention that if you don't have a specific theme, you can just skip that step. I know a lot of you are using open source and also even a MacBook, and you may not find it. So just skip over that. Alright, so we're going to change the background color to A and B, or the whole subtitle and title. And we're going to change the color to blue, and we are going to change the font color to black. Alright. Okay, it also looks like there's a border around it. So we're just going to go here to the border button, and we are going to choose thick outside borders. And I think I'm just going to make it bold as well so that it stands out a little bit more. Now we are starting with the column headings. So we are going to select A3 up to I3 cell styles, and I'm going to choose heading 3, but I'm also going to center it so that it looks a little bit better. Don't worry about those S's yet. We are going to format our amounts, and then it will look a little bit different. Okay, the total should be total styles, so I'm just selecting the total row and making it total style. And now we are ready to select our content. So the first line, okay, so we're not going to select percentage gain and loss. So the first line is going to be accounting style, like that. And you will notice here the S jumps into the previous line, so that is sorted out. And our total is also going to be accounting style, okay, but not the percentage. So once again, I'm going to choose accounting. Alright, all the information on the inside has to be comma style. So I'm selecting comma style, and you will notice that there's a couple of negative values over here. And let me show you how to change that to be red. So you will notice in your book it says parentheses around the negative values, but we are just going to use currency, no symbol, 2 decimal places, and of course a red font color for negative values, just to show which ones are negative. Okay, at the bottom, all of these we are just going to make comma style. Depending on what your instructions state in your homework, you will change it that way. And I noticed that they want us to also bold the 3 average, highest and lowest row titles. Okay, now let's look at this last row. Okay, this last row we have to change to a percentage, and the way we do it is we select it, or not the extra one, like that, and we just click on percentage, and I'm going to increase my decimals until I have 2 decimals, just to make it look a little bit better. So our spreadsheet is already looking a lot better than what it did a little while ago. Just quickly going to my conditional formatting, which is what I have to apply in this last column. Alright, they want us to apply conditional formatting in this column for the percentage gain and loss. Let me just quickly explain to you what conditional formatting is. You will format your range, which is that bit I selected, if it is true to a certain condition. Okay, now the condition that we're looking for is if a cell value is less than 0, they want you to change the color to be light red color. Okay, and as you can see, we have a couple of zeros here, so they should turn red if we do it correctly. So you first select your range. You cannot do it the other way. You must first select, then you go to conditional formatting. I'm just going to click on new rule because this is a new one we're doing. Okay. Now it says the second one is the one you're going to choose. Format only cells that contain the cell value is less than 0, like that. And you can't stop here because if you just stop here, there's going to be no formatting to those that are true to the condition. So you're now going to click on format and you're going to go to the fill color and choose a light red color and OK. So if this condition is true, so all the cell values that are less than 0 should turn red. Let's see. Yes, it is. So our cells are red, the ones that are less than 0. Alright, I noticed that my S did not go into the next cell, so I'm just going to drag it out a little bit until it is. Don't want that S appearing there at the bottom. That is going to be a little bit strange. Okay, so if you get an instruction that says auto fit all columns, auto fit simply means double click on the lines in between the columns, right? That is auto fit. Okay, and as you can see here, we want to make these two columns center, okay, so that all the content is displayed very nicely in the middle. Alright, how do you check for spelling? Oh, that's something you all know by now, but anyway, you just go to review, spelling, and it says, do you want to continue at the beginning? Why is it asking you that? Because it will start wherever you are clicked. So as you can see, I'm clicked over here. So it will start here and go down and then go back up. So if I say yes, it's actually going to go from A1. It says no mistakes, so we are ready to go. Okay, how do you prepare your worksheet to be printed? Very easy. You just go to page layout. We want this to be landscape. Okay, it's actually not necessary because it's not a big spreadsheet, but anyway, if you look here, you will see the line, the dotted line indicates where your page will cut. Okay, so it's going to be more than enough, but let us just do what we always do by saying margins, custom margins, page, fit to one page. Okay, and it will be fine. Alright, let's quickly print preview to see how it's going to look. Okay, now let me show you how to make this look a little bit better. At the moment you will see it's on the side of your page, which might not look that professional. So you can just go back, click on margins, custom margins, and here you can say center horizontally, okay, which means it should display in the middle. Let's see how it's going to look. Much better. So your page looks like it's balanced out better. Okay, we're not printing, obviously. So how do you know your formulas? So how can you check your formulas? You're just going to click on Control Accent. Where is the accent button? It's next to the number 1 below Escape. So there's a little button below Escape that you can click with Control and it will show you all the formulas. If you want to take that view off, you just click on it again. I'm saying click, I mean press Control and Accent and it will be gone. Alright, let me see if there's anything else. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Alright, I'm gonna stop for now.